you. Hello. This is Tom, personalised tutoring to reach your goals in association with, here's our privacy policy, in association with PLUK Development Limited. Get in touch at pluckdevelopment@gmail.com or just tap in pluk.online, and here you can contact us, get in touch by filling out this form. Today's topic is CAE Writing Part 1. Now, in the CAE exam, you have 90 minutes to complete the writing part of the CAE exam. It consists of two parts. Part 1 is always an essay, and in part 2 you have a choice of 3 tasks. It might be a letter, an email, review, report, or proposal. Now in this e-tutorial we'll focus on part 1, which is the essay. The essay is usually academic and formal in tone. However, you must present your opinion in a way that will catch the attention of the reader and evoke interest, spark interest. Now let's have a look at this CAE writing example. Here's an essay question. You've had a discussion about the importance of the internet in people's lives, and these are notes you have made following your discussion. Access to purchasing online, you can easily keep in touch with friends and family, access to information that allows learning or studying. During the discussion, the following opinions were also expressed. Here we go. Social media enables me to stay in touch with friends and family. As an information seeker, you can read reviews of products and even find some bargains. The internet offers unlimited sources of information, therefore I can study at home without having to go to the library. Now, write an essay discussing 2 of the reasons given for the importance of the internet. You should explain which reason is the most important, and you should show support of your answer with appropriate argumentation. You may use the opinions expressed in the discussion. Here we go. These are the opinions and all that, which we've gone through, but you should use your own words as far as possible, of course. Now, here is a sample essay, which I'll give you feedback on once I've finished reading it. So this is the answer to the question. Here's the question above. Here's the introduction. Just before the turn of the 20th century, very few people could have imagined getting in touch with anybody around the world at the touch of a button. Accessing study resources instantly was tantamount to science fiction for most students. The development of the internet has changed many people's lives in a way that was unimaginable just 2 decades ago. Now the main body. The most important effect of internet availability to billions of people today is, to my mind, the ease at which we can communicate with family and friends. Today, social media platforms such as Facebook have over 2 billion active users. Families and friends are able to keep in touch, exchange information, post photos, arrange meetings, talk live using their internet camera and speakers. All this happens instantly and enables smooth and hassle-free interaction. Another tremendously significant influence the internet has on society is access to a plethora of resources that can, for example, help pupils with their homework, allow students to complete assignments or write their theses, and educate the literate, helping them to expand upon their knowledge in all fields of study. Their computers act as libraries, encyclopedias, allowing them to store and review data. The internet has given rise to a so-called instant, now the conclusion, the internet has given rise to a so-called instant culture in which literate people can satisfy their need to communicate with their nearest and dearest, or educate themselves by way of exploring a virtual world which can provide them with an unlimited pool of information. Although all this today is taken for granted, the positive impact the internet has had on our lives should not be underestimated. Okay. Now, key vocabulary and grammar explained. The turn of a century is when one century ends and another one starts. To imagine doing something, after imagine we have ing, and there are many other grammar structures which have been well used here. For example, imagine and gerund. I can't imagine flying to the moon for my holiday sometime in the future. At the touch of a button, immediately, instantly, you can get in touch with family and friends at the touch of a button. Tantamount to, similar to, or for my Polish friends, równoznaczne z. Her demand was tantamount to blackmail. Jej żądanie było równoznaczne z szantażem. Wyobraźcie sobie. To keep in touch, pozostać w kontakcie. So to stay in touch, keep in touch, yes. It means to communicate and stay in contact, we can say today as well. Hassle-free means without any problems. O po polsku, nieskomplikowane, bezproblemowe. A plethora of something is a huge amount of something. A plethora of information. Mnóstwo informacji. Literate, able to read and write as opposed to illiterate. Computer savvy, that's double V, sorry for that. We all make mistakes. Means good, excellent understanding of how to use a computer. So we can use that instead of literate. Yeah, but here literate in that context was well used. Theses is the plural of thesis, such as your master's or bachelor's thesis. This huge academic piece of writing. Yes, when you complete your studies. To expand upon something is to develop something, such as your knowledge. You can expand upon your knowledge or develop your knowledge. Field of studies, the subject area of your studies. Give rise to something, cause something to happen. Yes, and that's also been used in the essay. Nearest and dearest, your loved ones. To take something for granted. That means to underappreciate, another mistake, to underappreciate what you have believed to be normal. What you have believed to be normal. Such as your health, for example, yes? We should not take our health for granted. And to underestimate means to fail to realize how important, useful, or good something is. Now, feedback. A very good essay. The exam question has been answered correctly, and the writer has displayed impressive and correct use of vocabulary and grammar. The essay is well structured with a thought-provoking introduction. The main body is logical and well organized. The essay directs the reader to the conclusion which is drawn at the end, and this essay would be scored highly. So, this is just an example of CAE writing. Make sure to always follow the instructions, read the essay question, the exam question correctly, and have an introduction, main body, and conclusion written as well as this. Thank you. And maybe if you could write your essay to me, I can correct it and give you feedback. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.